Howdy-o, everyone! Lost it here, back in action for more desert attraction. That's right, we are off to go do other stuff finally, because we got the key that we need from the grave to do other things. What exactly? I don't know. But suffice to say, it's been a lot. It's kind of combing the desert for any given thingy thing, if I could have it. There's a lot of enemies and whatnot. It just kind of been all kinds of busy in a way that I don't think I realized I was going to be busy. Like, did you know there's a 11 a.m. and they make movies around that time? Like, you go to movie theaters at 11 a.m. for some reason, for some ungodly reason. Why? Why would anyone do that? I'm genuinely asking here. I'm confused. I was not having a good time waking up that early. Lost doesn't get up at like 11? I don't have a terrible sleep schedule. I don't know what to tell y'all. I went to bed around 5 or some such, and I don't know what I'm doing here, so I had to get up at 9. That was like 4 hours sleep, and then like right after the movie, I just kind of plopped almost instantly. And the movie I saw in the good old April of 2026, I finally saw Speed Racer. The one that the Matrix people made. I didn't know the Wachowski sisters actually made it. I'm a little shocked at that, because I'm just kind of like, I like their stuff and everything, but at the same time I was genuinely like, what? They made it? I didn't know. I still don't really particularly get it, but you know. Oh, I do not like this. Suffice to say, we're kind of stuck doing this while going out other situations and whatnot. I don't have a little map to tell where things are. I just looked at one a long time ago, and I'm trying to remember. Aside from that, I probably should start actually acting up. Let's see here. Friendly Thunder. Attribute neutral attack level 1. These are all. I should be able to like heal myself, right? We'll just attack, because yeah. You seem to like just doing defenseless. So I think actually just kind of doing it that way will be fine. Yes, cool, awesome. But it's been a while since I've actually played this game and whatnot. I just kind of kept getting distracted consistently throughout the times that I should be recording it. And I finally have the chance to do so now, and even then I'm kind of like shocked at things, because like I'm learning a lot of new stuff almost instantly today, and it just is a shock to me, because apparently, y'all, Meatloaf could give you the Hershey squirts. I did not know that, and I was really confused and worried that my diet was wrong or something. But sadly enough, Meatloaf I ate wasn't exactly cooked all the way or some such. I don't know why. I could not tell you. I don't understand, but I've been in the bathroom a lot and I don't like it. I think that's the best way I can really put it for y'all. It's not been fun to learn this. That you could make Meatloaf so wrong that happens. And I'm like, oh, okay, so it's just a thing that happens. Awesome. That's great! Ugh. Alright, cool. We're just kind of like looking around for other things. Usually a lot of the gears and whatnot will be in places that you have to like go further past and such. So I'm trying to do it that way. And like, I could just look it up really quick, honestly, I'll be so real about that, but I'm like, man, I'm lazy about it. I want to be lazy about it. It's okay, damage. Get the gleeful cactus. You don't need to be around here. I will also say too that I've been replaying Mega Man again, specifically 9 and 10. And I'm gonna be so real about that. I get captivated with those games. Those games are very interesting to me. They kind of ignite exactly what I love about Mega Man in a way that, like, I kind of can't pry myself away from until, like, I get things sorted on my end about it. Which I know sounds a bit weird. So it's just like, what do you mean? Do you turn into a vampire or something? I'm like, nah, not really. If anything, I just get better at Mega Man. And I'm just like, oh no. Like, I know how to do certain bosses, damageless and whatnot in Mega Man 9 now. Just as, like, a thing. Not necessarily, like, a proper standard, just in the sense that, like, I can do it. Why do you have to keep hitting me? But yeah, I've been doing all this situation, and then on top of that, because I didn't get a lot of sleep, I decided to sleep a little bit more than usual. Went out to go get food, of course, and then, like, it's just been a long day in a weird way, because, like, I have the day off. Very rare day off, because I wanted to go see Speed Racer. And I gotta tell y'all, the movie Speed Racer is shockingly amazing. Like, not just great, not just good, amazing. Literally one of the best movies I've ever seen. It does everything right. Everything that it needed to do to set stakes, to make me care about the characters. They did it all together. And, like, when I get a movie like that, it makes me so happy. But at the same time, I kind of hate it because I'm just like, wait, no, they're my enemy. You know? So on one hand, I'm like, oh, how should I actually feel about that? And on the other hand, I'm like, that's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. That it happened and whatnot. Not the spiders. I did not heal up. I forgot to heal. Can't you heal, girl? Increase damage done. Make all speeds match. We're gonna do Omni Concert, so they're slowed down. She's gonna do ice. And then we're gonna actually use this big nut. Ooh, they're both pretty down. Yeah, we'll do it for Linda. Do it for Linda, then we're gonna do it for Knight. And then we're gonna do it for Rosaline. Do not like this. This is not cool. Item. Big nut. I think we'll be fine. I think everything is gonna be okay. I would hope that's the case. Item. Big nut. Yeah, we actually need 9 to go up. Still at it? Really? That should just make us, like, live effectively, which is fine. I kind of just need to live. Like a little dance for the nut. But yeah, like, generally speaking, when it came to seeing Speed Racer and whatnot, I knew it was going to be a good movie. There was no doubt in my mind it was going to be a good movie. But what I walked away from was genuinely astounding. Like, the way that they were able to push Speed Racer into every single thing that it needed to be. John Goodman did a really good job as the dad. He plays a minor bit part, but, like, it works so well. And the way they establish every character is just kind of insane to me. Like, it's all told through action in such a way that I'm like, whoa, I see them doing this. Like, I literally could see the technique to get it done. I could see the way that Speed Racer, like, loves to race and how generally just cannot function without it. And it just is just really, really cool that way. And I'm just kind of like, wowzers. That's neat as heck, right? I don't know what else to tell y'all, but, like, that was my day, was just finding out that Speed Racer is a really great movie. Like, not just a good movie, not just a great movie, but an astounding one. Something that generally is to the point where, like, I could not recommend it enough to other people. I really couldn't. And I'm telling y'all right now, if you never see Speed Racer, the live-action Speed Racer, probably the best live-action anime I've seen. I'm gonna be so real about that. Like, probably the best. I can't think of an anime that's live-action that does it better. Like, even One Piece doesn't get to that degree. One Piece Season 2, fantastic. I like One Piece Season 2. It does an amazing job for what it needs to do, but you do need to watch One Piece Season 1 to get there, and that's kind of a problem. One Piece Season 1, not as good. A lot of pacing issues, and on top of all that, you already have One Piece, the anime, and the One Piece anime does its own little flavor for things, so it's just not 100% of like, oh, you need to watch this. Speed Racer? I've only seen so many Speed Racer episodes. I think you could just watch Speed Racer the movie and you would get exactly what you need from every single thing about Speed Racer media out there. It hits all the points that consistently get referenced in culture. It consistently goes above and beyond with its visuals and looks astoundingly great to this day, which is like insane because it came out the time that Iron Man came out, the first Iron Man movie. So I'm just kind of like, wow, they don't try for movies today, do they? Which I guess is kind of my point, and like I really hate to relent on this, but every time I talk about how, like, I don't like movies, I don't like how this is or that is, and whatnot, it's not really because I hate movies, but in the sense that, like, movies are turning out as like some sort of big artistic thing that a lot of people like to go about. There's movie snobs and various critics out there that kind of go at it like it's some sort of vitriol situation, when a lot of movies are generally schlock. And I do mean they are generally schlock. Great Ben. So it's Great Ben Love? You don't even remember my name, Sir Rat. Idiot. No, I was supposed to say his name. Is it not Great Ben Love? Oh well. The point is that, like, if you look at the average score of any given movie, it's mediocre is what it is. You look at the average score of a game, it's average. And I do mean that as a general case. And books are just so phenomenally abundant and whatnot that it kind of hits both degrees of, like, some really good, some really bad, some complete schlock, everything. It's kind of insane to, like, really rank a book to this or that, but a lot of what books tote over various other media is just, you consistently do gain knowledge from it. You do gain analysis and thought process from it that you wouldn't get naturally from television or games. Games do have certain benefits, but they're very niche and particularly strict on what they do. Books are more applicable towards real life scenarios and various other bit pieces that kind of work with it. That's why books are just widely regarded as a better medium to take on for someone's hobby. That's not me really disregarding video games. I love video games. I'm playing one right now. You're watching me do it. And, like, movies just are like a worse version of television. I'm gonna be so honest about that. There's only so much you could pack into a movie that could make it work with the amount of time that it does. When you get that hit, it works wonders, and I understand the high that a lot of moviegoers go through, because it is hard to direct a movie. But, like, I'm still astounded to this very day that Pacific Rim opens up on pretty much the best world building I've ever seen in a matter of, like, 5 minutes. Like, it just is the best. I've never seen any other thing pull it off the way that Pacific Rim does. That's not to say that Pacific Rim, like, doesn't have anything else. It has plenty of other things attached to it that make it work shockingly well, to the point where it's a little bit annoying. just how awesome it is. But it's true. I'm not sure exactly how to get through there. I just saw a map once and I'm like, okay, I think it's this way. So, please don't mind if I get it wrong here. Yeah, we're doing it to where we have this overdrive. Which, by the way, y'all, we're close to the end of everything, so people are getting to where they need to be in terms of leveling. Oh shh. Good. But yeah, I know it's like so hard to like really make me state certain things about movies because like I don't like to in a way that like I don't know the medium as well. I don't know the various advanced techniques and various things that you do to make a good movie. But I know one when I see one, I think is the best way I can really put it. And a lot of the times, I just don't see that with a lot of movies, and the way that movies are able to be filmed and whatnot in a way that just, how should I put this? Doesn't really matter, you know? This way, how do I get over? Oh, through here maybe? Item. What do I use? Gear tower key. Seems like nothing happened. Alright, I think that's for the gear tower itself. So how do I get to there? Game. Why did you put your... It put it in a way that I couldn't quite see everything, so I'm a little bit annoyed on it. But yeah, whenever I say, and I'm gonna let you on this secret, y'all, whenever I say all movies are bad, what I mean to say, and what I actually mean, is that statistically speaking, you're gonna hit a bad movie more often than not. That is just the case in point. It is statistically on the average that you do that. And I know it sounds kind of weird for a lot of people because they're just like, what's so wrong about that? But like, it's a principle, the matter of not respecting an art form while simultaneously having the art form be considered like a pinnacle of literature and media when it just is not being treated as such. And I'm a very big stickler when it comes to various things like that, where it just kind of isn't being put in a way that it should. Where it's either not getting respected enough, or it's not living up to the potential that it needs to have. And it just makes me so inky sometimes. That sounds weird. Probably super pretentious too. I'm gonna be so real about that. But yeah. How do I get in this stupid thing? Like, I saw some of them. Do I go all the way here? Oh! This looks like something. Is it not something? Go this way. This is the problem with mazes and RPGs. I just want to explore it. Oh. If we get more stuck with this, I'm gonna look to see what I have to do. That will just be the case. It's fine. Just be sad about it. Yeah, aside from that, gotta say it was a nice weekend. I think that's more so the case. I love learning more about people and being able to actually talk to my step brother about this, and him kind of opening up towards us as a family is really nice. And I learned some new things about my stepbrother that I think is going to be really interesting later on in life. And that really makes me happy because, like, it's hard to kind of root for people when they don't aspire for something. So when they do aspire to be something in particular and whatnot, it makes it kind of go like, yeah, you know what, I could totally see you do that. I would love to see you go through that situation and whatnot. Despite everything and whatnot, because, like, I haven't told my stepbrother about a lot of my opinions about things, and I know how much I could be as a forceful opponent, I think is the best way that I could say it. He would probably have a lot of disagreements towards how I view movies and how I handle particular thoughts and ideas when it comes to situations. I wouldn't say he's a normie, because I don't think that's the case, but I do think he has a more populist taste than I tend to realize, despite the fact that he does watch more movies than I do and, like, generally, like, likes the industry in such a way. Ain't bad or nothing, it's just one of those situations where I get pulled off guard sometimes with things he says and whatnot, because I'm just like, do you know? You know? But for the most part, I'm always thinking here, like, man, you know, it'd be really nice to actually, like, get to know my stepbrother and be able to, like, help him with things and also, like, do stuff that I would want to do with him and other people. I would think this is the spot, right? But I don't know. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. This looks like a hard one. And I don't have any more of that to deal with. We have a lot of straw barrel. So I'll get that, use overdrive. Very weird setup, but hey, whatever. We do what we gotta do here. We already overdrive, come on now. I can't do anything but Omni Concert, which is fine, I guess, but still. Crystal, ooh, Crystal, I didn't know we had Crystal now. Oh, it's not even worth it. How are you not even worth the darn thing? Oh, look at me doing Crystal now. It'll be such good math. It'll be good math. Crystal math. We only got one left, alright. I don't know how that happened. I guess the burst thing worked. Yeah! Really? She went from downtown! Let's go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Big nut. Alright. I'm gonna figure this out real quick. Alright, I'm using a pseudo little map thing here. I'm hoping this is the one that works for it. I think this is the case. Is this it? Ah! Oh, I don't like that. Maybe I went the wrong way. I'm looking at this map and I'm not 100% this is the map I should be going for. Maybe it's that way? That would make more sense. Okay. I think I got it. Let's see how well that crystal thing works. I'm hoping for goodies. Nice. Okay, I see it. I see it now. How much does crystal do? Does it clear the team? Ooh, it hits twice? Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that feels good, baby. Yeah, I think I have a good read on the map now. I'll put it later. Post. So y'all can see where I'm looking at. I do find it funny that these Japanese maps are all like super simplified. Like they're just like, let's get the job done. Here, so no. We'll get through this map somehow. Why is there a dragon? Charge Parasa. Special. I'll need it to replenish. Do Charmer. That's fine. And we'll just attack like that too. Go for everything. Hoping that critical hit goes through. I think that's a crit. Not 100 on that. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Why are you such a big beefy boy? Okay. Big nut. Oh, let's go! I love to see you, girl. Give her that dragon breath. It is a fairly simple map, but I was just thinking, I was having the wrong idea of where to go with it. But my initial idea of going over here was always present in my mind. Like, I haven't gone this way at all. So, leap, flop, warp, leap. There's a thing. Bountiful nut. Ah! 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 More spitters. Why is it always the spitters? Why can't it just be like the sack of candy or like, I don't know, girls with big boobs? Like, it couldn't just be a huddle of that? I'm not saying this game is homophobic, but I am saying it's homophobic not to do that. It should just give me the option to have a bunch of girls with hefty breasts. That's all I'm saying. It would be nice, you know? Like, but yeah, whatever. You know, I'm not asking too much. I'm the asshole. Sure. Honestly, some muscle girls really hit too. I'm gonna be so real, because like, a lot of people always think, among my friends and whatnot, that I like girls with big breasts. I'm like, yeah, like, who doesn't? It's kind of a hard demographic to, like, lose, you know? But, at the same time, I don't generally care what my partner would have in that case in front. I would care more if they were dominant and they loved me a lot. Those are the two things that I really like. And more than anything else, what I've noticed is that a girl with muscles, especially with certain features with her shoulder blades on the back as a view, oh my god, that gets me so wild about it. And I just kind of like think to myself, like, there's no way that a man is attracted like this. Like, there's no way. Like, I think about it consistently, and I'm just kind of like, no, that's not how guys view girls. That is just not the case. Where do I go with this? I hit... Okay, there we go. Get up here. There it is. That's what I was trying to look for last time that I was over here. Doing stuff. Jeez, they just will not relent. Yeah, we probably should. Not. Awesome. So we finally got out to where we need to be. No! No! I'm so close! Let me go! I can't do crystal no more! I can't have that crystal math going for me. Ugh. Fine, Omni Concert is. Omni Concert for everyone! Let's see here. Can we overdrive? And then... First. I should do enough. I'll just get some strawberries in me real quick. I kind of need it because this is just a very long section. It's a little bit annoying in that sense, but you know, whatever. We're gonna be in here for just a little bit longer, but we're definitely almost done. Good. Here. Eat. Whoop. No energy flower. Okay. Can we do it again? Oh, awesome. Yeah, we do need to get that. Really nice looking fountain. Don't think it means nothing. Okay. So we're out here, right? Let's go ahead and grab this real quick. I do think this is important. Yippee! This is gonna help us travel amongst sections. We're very close to having everything else done. Fantastic, really. But there's one final thing that we need in that maze. It's the last little treasure chest in there. And honestly, with the map that I have now, I could actually figure out where I need to go with it. So, without further ado, Right. Aha! There we go. They're yonder, they're yonder. Yonder, let's go. Mike, oh happiness. That was not worth it. I think there's one little spot here. Yeah, it's like right here. I imagine this is gonna be something. No, it's not a surprise attack. I just wanted to look and see. Another one of these things. Another one of these chumps. Get out of here. Special Omni concept. And then we're not going to do crystal because we're not hitting everybody. And then overdrive. Gosh. Good so far. And then soon I could just actually leave the spot. We're good. I guess Linda just did. Okay, that's fine. I hate that they do this. Toxin? First your bubble, baby. alone! Shouldn't be able to just do whatever you want. Really? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna need to heal up drastically for that one. That was a botched situation. What'd I get for looking at scenery? In an RPG? I don't think so. There we go. Doot. 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 Item. No, we have enough of that. I guess it's gone? Alright, whatever. Go down this way, down this way. Down here, then upward, and then we're good. Freedom! Freedom! Well, not really. There's still like a whole situation out here. But at the very least, we're done with this maze. Thank goodness. Until then, though, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you can. Sayonara. Bye-bye.